If you want to learn something new and you're collecting information about that topic and something you want to use, so it's always good to have a roadmap and something that you can follow step by step and go to and improve your skills. So today I'm going to show you some resources that you can use while learning something new. And these resources are like, I will go at the first short about them, and then later I will explain each of them one by one. The first one will be like a roadmap. It gives you a path from where you're going to start and where you're going to end. And the next one is like Exercism. It's a website that you can go and learn different kind of stuffs for free, and also you can do online coding. You don't, we need something like computer. You don't need a computer, but you don't need the resources on your local computer. So everything is online. The next one will be like for developers, especially this website, web.dev. It's from Google. And the other ones like from infrastructure as a code, if you want to learn more, what is infrastructure as a code is what we can use. So Terraform is one of them, the most famous that people use. And after that, I'm going to show you a repository that how the people use the Terraform and how they create their modules and how they manage their infrastructures. And there is another one for configuration management, Ansible. Most of people are using this for configuration management of the servers. And I'll explain this web pages, so how you can use them and how to learn this tools. So let's go first, start with the roadmap. So this is the first one that I'm going to explain you. So roadmap, you can create an account first. It's easy. You just have to go to create and sign up. And this roadmaps gives you a list of stuffs that you can learn, and you can follow them, and you can learn a topic. So there are different kind of roadmaps. You can, if you want to be a front-end developer, so you can choose a front-end developer roadmap, and then it gives you a complete roadmap what you have to learn, which resources are there already. For example, for the internet and HTML, CSS, or JavaScript, or anything else, you can just follow the roadmap and you will get a lot of information. And they also at the end they will give you another roadmaps that also belongs to this roadmaps, like SAP roadmaps, which you can also follow them, but it's not necessary, but they are just like good to have it. There are many roadmaps, like if you want to be, you just have to go to the homepage of that, and then there are different kind of for the backend developers, DevOps, which I especially like, also I'm following this one. And if you go to DevOps roadmap, and there you have a lot of this section. They're going to show you what related roadmaps are there, like Kubernetes, Docker, and other stuffs. So when you start from the beginning, and then you can just go and choose which one you want to do first. So with the purple one, they are like the most recommended one, and then with the green one, they are just good to learn, but you don't have to do. So always start first with the purple one and try to finish them. After you're finished with that, so you can also come back again and start with the green ones. So this roadmap is a long one, and if you just keep scrolling down, it will not gonna end. But it's like if you know all, you can do all of these stuff that you with the purple one, so you're good to have so you're a good base like in field of DevOps. And if you go click on any of them, let's start on Python. If you are here now, then it can show you what's your status. If you finished it, you can just say, okay, done. I finished learning Python. Or you can just say reset or skip it. If you know already this, you just can say, I don't need this, or already I know that, you just skip it. So, and here are some links that you can use these links and to go other websites and resources to learn about some topics. So it will always give you a short description and some links that you can go. If you have already account, then you can also, if you know a good resource, then you can also submit this link to them and they will publish it here. So it's an open source website and everybody can also integrate with that. So this is the roadmap. So you can use it, and you can also comment me back which field you are doing that. If you have already started or you have another different kind of roadmaps, that also we can use it. So the next one is like, for example, I will come back once here. So for example, roadmaps, and you want to learn Python, for example, and then you want to exercise the Python stuffs. So there is another website like Exercism. So it's a great website. They have a lot of tools that you can use. and you can choose which language you want to learn, for example, Python. And then they have a lot of concepts and also practical Python functions and scenarios that you can use and try to solve the problems. They give you also small problems so you can improve one by one. And if you go to exercises here, you have to be, of course, log in. You have to create an account. And then there are also like simple tasks that you have to learn one by one. After you finish, and then you can just grow up, and then your profile will get kind of that you are how improved yourself in Python. It will shows you that. The next website is also web.dev. It's from Google. It's a really good resource to learn. It's mostly text based also. But if you want to have on the way or somewhere going, you can just read one another topics, and there are a lot of courses there. So you can go to the part of learn, and there are a lot of fields. It depends what you want to learn. So you can just start directly from there, and it shows you how many courses are there. And the next one is for Terraform. If you want to learn infrastructure as a code, it doesn't matter for which cloud provider you are going to do this, but you can always start with the basics of the Terraform. So here's all the fundamentals. If you want to start from CLI and modules and provisionings, these stuff you can also start directly from here. They start really small here, but you can grow after that. How you know, okay, if you can combine a lot of many different modules, so you can make a bigger one. Like editing, if you are in Azure, so you can create a resource group, virtual network, a virtual machine, and also get it all in a single module. That's also possible, like connecting modules. That's like a bit advanced Terraform. So you can start here with simple stuffs. There are a lot of other use cases, also production environment Terraform. A lot of stuff that you can start. So it would be good to choose first which cloud provider you want to learn. Or if you have like experience in Azure, then you can start directly with Azure. Or you have experience with Microsoft, Amazon, so you can start directly with Amazon. Or you want to create Docker stuff, so you can also start with Docker. So it's a really good resource to learn Terraform. There's another repository. It's from Ministry of Justice Modernizations Platform. It's from UK, and they publish it just before a few weeks, I think. And they show you how they, like in a practical place, like they use it already. So now you know how they use their modules, how they manage their infrastructures, how they collect their codes, and repository, how they manage the repository. So this is a really good resource. If you want to just go through all the documentations and the README, it will give you a lot of information. So this kind of, they manage the infrastructures as a code. So if you go to the environments, oh no, sorry, I think here is Terraform directly. And then they have different, all the codes that they use for the infrastructure. So they just published it, made it open source, so everybody can copy fork the repository and just can do anything they want to do. And there are a lot of stuff that they already created, and it's a really good resource. For example, if you want to see on the modules, they have modules here, and you can just go through of them and just look at them, how they did it, and how you can use them or edit them. Then you can use it for your own self. So it's kind of the module, basic modules, but they have a lot of other modules here. And another one is for Ansible. So if you are familiar already with Ansible, Ansible is like just for configuration management of servers, but you can also, there are modules that you can use and also manage your cloud infrastructures. But you have to choose which cloud infrastructure, of course. So here in this, are like, they start also with really basics, net directions, and then they give you ad hoc commands, or they are playbooks. They just give you also small tasks and small examples that you can use. But you can also go from the official website of the Ansible. There are also a lot of stuff that you can start with that. And the documentation you go, and then there is a lot of, so you can start on the versions which you want to do. So this was all. Thank you for watching the video. If you liked it, then press the like button and follow for the next coming videos.